Hi everyone, welcome to LilybetO Divinity Live. For those of you on my YouTube channel, welcome. For those of you on my Instagram, welcome. And if you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe. And if you're on my Instagram, follow. Thank you everyone for all the love and support, and Happy New Year's. So this is going to be an energy reading for all fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo for the month of January. And it's going to be from the Soul Journey Lesson cards. Ooh. And as always, this is general. With some of you, it may resonate. With some of you, may not. Let me know, comment below if it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please check your chart, because for some people, this may resonate with them and they may not be a fire sign. They may be a water sign or earth sign. And it could be because you have one of these horoscopes in your moon. Yes, people. So what can we say, fire signs? You guys went through it in 2019. A lot of you had a lot of spiritual growth. A lot of you worked on yourself, preparing yourself for 2020, and continue to, and that is a beautiful thing. Bravo to my fire signs, because I know it's not easy for us. We have no patience. We want everything like last night. Okay, so it's a lot of things going on here for the month of January. And I think a lot of these things are going into from the ending of December. So, but a lot of stuff. You guys have growth and surrender. I'm going to do 2 cards at a time, because I've noticed that with my readings, a lot of 2 cards go together and they're saying something as a message. And the growth says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And surrender says, I can release my need to control. This is very hard for fire signs to do, because we like to have control over everything. But for the month of January, you guys are going to be surrendering that having to control everything, that everything has to be a certain way, it has to be perfect. And this is what they're telling you, to let go of it. Let the universe take care of it. Especially for you manifestors who have been trying to manifest stuff since last year. You will see a lot of the things manifesting, but they're telling you, you have to surrender. You have to surrender to the change, to the transformation, to the more of the transformation that you're going through for this year and for the month of January. Because a lot of times we bring in a few things from the month of December into the new year. But for you guys, I see like for a group of you, you guys have come to the point of accepting where you are and moving forward from it. And if those of you who still are struggling with it and struggling with the worrying about things, and you know, with just struggling with just your growth process, you will be going into the point of surrendering to the change, surrendering to, you know, accepting the things that are happening. And as you start to accept these things that are happening, then you're going to see that things are going to flow for you. So for those of you who still feel kind of stuck, you're going to be working on that in the month of January, because it's not something that you just started in January. It's something that you've been working on, but you still feel kind of stuck. If, you know, it's almost like for some of you, things will start picking up and going well, and then all of a sudden, fucking tower moment. So you're going to be stepping away from that. You're going to be stepping away from that. And for those of you who already gone through this transformation, already learned the lessons that you needed to learn from the last year, things are going to really be manifesting very rapidly for you. So growth and surrender. And then you guys have trust. You guys always get trust and patience. This is all about having patience. Manifestors, my fire manifestors, please have patience in this year. There's going to be a lot of shift changing. things happening, still you being pushed into making decisions for yourself. And you may get to the point that, I always say, especially for January, because there's going to be so many things happening with the planets, take time to meditate, take time to center yourself, take time to do whatever self-care you need to do for yourself, so you don't run yourself to the ground, okay? Because we tend to go, go, go and not know when to stop. So patience is really what they're saying to you, is for the month of January to have patience with yourself if things don't go as fast as you want. And this is for a group of you, because I believe that the people that have put in the work for a long time, from the beginning of last year, they're going to see things rapidly manifesting for them, because they've already learned what to do, what not to do. They already learned that they can't think a certain way, because they're not going to see things manifest into the physical if they do. They've grown from thinking a certain way and now thinking, positive, and they've moved away from a lot of things. A lot of you have really evolved. A lot of you have evolved. And those of you who still feel confused and stuck, you will. You just have to believe. You just have to believe that you can make that change. And affirmations, my fire signs, affirmations. But please be very patient with yourself, whichever way you are, whether you already know, you already did the work, or whether you are still feeling like kind of stuck and feel that you're not going to come out of that. Trust and believe, because the trust sign comes on, and this is to me it's always about intuition and your third eye, and going into a different spiritual level when they're telling you to trust. And I'll say what patience says. Patience at the bottom of the card says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. All right, now. And trust says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yes, receive that, fire signs. Receive that. And then there's some of you, like, I've heard from different readers and astrologer that they were having a full moon, and it's in Cancer. And they're saying, like, this year is a lot about also love. And it's funny that you guys have both cards, love and forgiveness, which, if you haven't let go of something that really hurt you in the past year, or had hurt you years ago, and you're still clinging on to that relationship with that person that you feel that you wrong, that job that screwed you over, let it go. Let it go, especially if you want to manifest a different life for yourself. This is the first step: forgiveness and love. And this, to me, is always about choose love before you choose fear, before you choose hate, before you choose resentment. Those of you who let things go that were supposed to be let go from last year, that you haven't yet, because you're still like, seriously, do I have to? Once you do this, you're going to see the flow of things, of all the things that you've been manifesting or trying to manifest from way in 2019, 18. You're going to see forgiveness. And the bottom of the card says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And love, you see? So a lot of you are already to this point, and knowing that it doesn't leave you anything, and it hasn't ever left you anything you holding on to. It's actually, it gets in the way and the delay of the blessing that you're supposed to be having, because a lot of you have been trying very hard to manifest things. And this, I like discipline, okay? Discipline. This is, the color in the back is purple, so it's a power color. So there are a lot of you also that have been gaining your power back when it comes to yourself. I also, when I see the other card, love, that's also purple, I see it also as self-love. So there's a lot of you that have accepted the things that have happened. Accepted also came out. And you've given yourself the self-love that you need to give yourself, or you're going to be giving it to yourself in the month of January. And it's because you've also learned discipline. You've also learned that, you know, I'm not going to blow up as soon as someone tells me something I don't like. I'm going to try to center myself when I feel a trigger moment coming or a tower moment comes. So this is all from things that you were working on for a group of you, that you were working on from last year. And those of you who have been stuck and still feel like you're not, you know, you get it, and then something happens and then you lose hope. You will find the balance, but it's all up to you. I feel like for the month of January, it's really up to a lot of people what they want to do, where they want to be, you know, because if you don't believe it, what you believe is going to come to you, my fire signs, okay? So that's simple. And worry. There's no need for a lot of you to worry. Some of you are still worrying about certain things that you've been trying to create in your world, and they're telling you not to worry. Really not to worry. I see like for a lot of you in the month of January, you're getting your stuff together for like February, March, for the springtime to change a lot of things and maybe even change careers or even move from certain situations that you were in December, or you still are, you know, dabbling in January. I see you moving away from that like in February, March, more in the springtime. It's going to be like a real big new beginning for a lot of you, like just like, you know, spring is like rebirth, you know, a new beginning. So a lot of you are going to see that, and this coming out is like just telling you there's no need to worry. The card says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay, so my fire signs, don't worry, don't overthink things in the month of January, because things will be changing for you. A lot of you, things, there's a group of you that things are going to be really changing for you for the month, for like from February on into the springtime. You're going to see yourself either changing careers, changing jobs, taking your stand in things, because for like November and December, a lot of you were taking your stand and like fed up with stuff, and like you're just like, just a lot of you that are just like, this is it, this is my year, this is what I'm gonna do. I don't care if people say it 1,000 times, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna get what I want because I deserve it. And bravo to you, because you will, because the last two cards are success and abundance. You gotta love it. Abundance, you guys know, to me means money. And if to me means money and change in things, like things flowing the right way for you, things that you know, situations you wanted to resolve, for them to be being resolved. To me, abundance is in a whole. It doesn't have to only mean money. So for a lot of you, that's why I say between February, you just gotta get out of like January and all the planets and everything that's happening. But between January and into the springtime, you guys are going to see, those of you who had like financial problems and things like that, you're gonna see that it's gonna start going away. You're gonna start balancing things out, and a lot of you are going to be moving. You're gonna be moving. Those of you who feel stuck, believe me, by the spring, things will happen. Now this is up and going. You know, if you didn't get it done in 2019, my fire signs, let's get it together, okay? Because these things can come your way. These things can come your way, but like I said, it's up to you. You have to take the first step, you know, for those of you who feel stuck. But between that time frame, and I normally don't even give time frames, so please let me know if this resonates with you, if you already see these things happening, or when you see this, if you end up seeing this again in March or April or February, and this is already happening in your life. But a lot of you will be seeing your finances working out for you. You will be seeing that the things that were happening to you in November and December is all cleared. And I believe it's because a lot of you are going to be going into changing jobs, and that's going to leave you more money. And those of you who have projects going or want to create your own business, you're going to finally start getting it going, and you're going to see that side money with whatever money you're making from, you know, your regular job. But you're going to see a lot of success, and that's why I believe all of these two cards are coming out, to give someone hope when they do have the triggers or the, you know, tower moments, because of all the stuff that's happening in the universe with the planets. But then abundance says, I am a timeless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. And success says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. See how they keep saying? It's a lot of healing that's going to happen for those of you who are stuck. There's a lot of aha moments you guys are going to be having in the month of January. It's a lot of, you know, because we're going to have that full moon in Cancer, and I believe it's the full moon in Cancer. It's going to be a lot of stuff that has to do also with the family. Those you guys who have had issues with your family and with certain relationships and stuff, it's like you're going to get to the point that you're just going to forgive it, and you're not going to so much forgive it for them. You're going to forgive it for yourself. And just know that when you do, when you're forgiving the whole situation and what anyone has done to you, or whether it's a job, a relationship, it's going to help you. It's going to help you. And, you know, put blessing upon it. You know, say, I bless the situation. I bless this relationship regardless of which way it's going. Because once you do that, a lot of you who are going to start doing that or have already, you're going to see in this period of, you know, from January to maybe even April, you're going to see a big difference in your life. You're going to see things changing for the better, my fire signs. So let me know if it resonates with you. Let me know if there's a lot of changes, my friends, a lot of changes. I'm trying to keep finding different type of videos of astrologers that I like, that I resonate with, and put them on my Facebook, so you guys can have an idea of what's going on with the planets and why it is that these certain things are going on and why the vibration is so high. But this is a month for all elements to change something, to, you know, it's a month for manifesting, and as you're manifesting, letting go of things that were preventing you from manifesting because you were holding on to them so tight. Okay, so yes, let me know if it resonates with you. Thank you everyone for the love and support. If you think this is something that will help someone, this was a reading for all fire signs, Sagittarius, Leos, and Aries. For the month of January, I'll be doing some other ones. I'm a little bit late with all my videos, but I got another phone so that I'm actually recording from right now, people. Let me know if the quality is better, okay? So so thank you for all the love and support. You think this is something that will help someone? Sharing is caring. Share, like, love. Do what makes you feel good, my fire signs. So as always, much love to everyone. Thank you for all the love and support. And I salute the divinity within all of you. Bye now.